football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Darts coming out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Into traffic, complete. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Snap it to McCarthy. He connects downfield. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and 2, McCarthy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And after bringing a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18. That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Darts looking to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Lions. First and 10 at the 16.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Dart going to throw again. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions will each pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off play action, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. start the drive with Achane. And our first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dart out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So they will indeed accept that penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
This our last play of the quarter. Second down, McCarthy to pass. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 16-7 is our score. We'll return you to Detroit right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Give on second here to Blue. Nice drive forward, halted after a couple of yards. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Headed out right. He's running with it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here he is on third and long. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead to 15. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Buccaneers take a 16-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now, Ryan, Lions just about ready. First and 10. On play action with Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
From the 26 on second down. He completes it in traffic. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 41-yard line.
H.A. and a first down carry. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up first and 10. To throw, here's Dart. That's caught at the 4. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that is a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Another for H.A. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in him here on third and goal? H.A. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a two-possession game in the second half.
Lions 14. First Boswell set to kick off.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Buccaneers hoping to grow their lead before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down right along the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He gets the hand out. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. The shotgun, McCarthy chased out to his right. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. A good effort, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage, and he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
Carlson's kick is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it'll be second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Second and 10 now. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
First down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down carry for A.J. And he will get this to the end zone for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Lions trim the deficit down to 5.
Lions 21.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Setting up the running back screen. It's a small gain up to the 38. He's stuck by Damone Clark.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here's second and 7. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. to throw. Here's McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Start the drive with Blue. And a nice shot here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Putting a receiver in motion. A third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third and 2, McCarthy. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Now it's Blue. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
19 target. Scoop.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Pepper 60. Pepper 60.
Shotgun snap, they give to Blue. Oh, the football's loose, and the Lions have recovered it.
Kate, I am telling you, all security critical over the entire 100 yards.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. McCarthy looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
65. 65. Viking 18. Warriors 17.
They just get the play off. The back grabs it. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
From his own end zone, here we go. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Bronx, they're going to start shy of that 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action with Darks. Going left side, Bowers has it. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Going on first down, it's Darks. He fires one deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions down by only 2 in the fourth. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
29, Lions 27. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed left side to Samuel. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got to his running back. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. from the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push this to an 8-point game. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That's up and through for the point after. And the Buccaneers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Daniel Carlson set to kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Desmond King on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dart gonna throw again. Getting out to his left. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Dart. The screen pass falls incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
through. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. They may still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, here's Dart. Escaped, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here.
By Sebastian Joseph Day. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Not quite on the same page for that snap, and the flags come in. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. And the man is there to knock that away. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they face second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers close to picking up their 5th win. New set of downs for them from the 46. McCarthy on first and 10. On the move, headed right. It's him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're going to pass it here. First and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's setting up the running back screen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Jump off, caught by his back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Detroit calls timeout, it's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kicked off by Jamon Clark. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Ooh, a little bit of big gainer. They connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. Gets it quickly to Bowers. Quick job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. On first down, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time, and now it's second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Delonte Taylor has it.
First and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. On this with Blue. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's Robinson up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.